I know. What could you possibly have to predict for us, baby J? We're all gonna be in the crib anyway. Like, the readings are gonna be the exact same. No, and I really don't think that's the case, y'all, because I feel like throughout this time, we're still gonna all have different energies, and I'm gonna tap into really our emotions, how we're gonna be feeling, and the type of things that we're gonna be focused on, and just give you guys advice on the type of things that you can focus on during this time to make this time productive, healing, and just a really overall good experience as best as we can possibly make it, because we gotta make the best of things at this point. Please like this video up. It really does help, and it helps the algorithm and everything like that. So if you're trying to support your girl, I would really appreciate it, and I appreciate all your love and support and all your kindness and all your engagement and everything. Like, I see you guys, you ride for me, so thank you so much. I'm here to deliver to you, and I'm here to post and connect, and let's get it. This moment right here is just representing the shift, baby. We in the shift right now, you know? We was talking all that preparation of coming to this moment, and we're here, and it's a little crazy, but we gonna make it through this. And you know, we got April going on right now. This is gonna be your April prediction based upon your zodiac sign. And like I said, you always gotta look at that rising sign to get the most accurate prediction. But you can also check out your sun and moon as always. Follow me on my Instagram at itsbabyj to stay in tune with your girl at all times, and also my spiritual astrology Instagram at Jalen the Alien, and we can stay connected through all this craziness. And last but not least, I have my classes and my online courses coming out in April. So make sure, if you want to be notified when those classes are going to drop, you can sign up down below in the description box, and that's going to have everything you need, and it's going to be a really amazing time. So I don't want to waste any more time. Let's dive right into Aries season. What's up, my Aries? Welcome to your April 2020 prediction. Woo! It's been a crazy couple months, y'all, but we have made it to Aries season, y'all's season, which is the start of the astrological new year. And taking into account everything that everything that's happening currently in the world right now, this is going to basically represent the perfect time to set a new intention. This is the perfect time to think about, who am I as an individual, especially for you guys. Since Aries is your season, the sun is going to be centered in your first house, the house of self, the house of identity, the house of who you are and what you're trying to put out into the world and the things that you're trying to accomplish. It's about being bold. It's about being direct. So this energy here at this time, this pivotal time in society, you guys are the leaders. You know, Aries, right now, the world needs your fearless nature. It needs your leadership qualities. It needs your boldness. It needs your directedness. It needs that side of you to shine. You guys might be thinking, oh, what you talking about? Like, I'm not an influencer. I don't have all these followers, whatever the case is. But guess what? You could even be a light in your home, in your family, in your friend group, you know, and still be able to impact them even from the internet perspective as well. Your friends watch your stories, okay? People that know you watch your stories, and if they see you kind of acting a certain way, you never know how much of an impact you can make on people. If you have ever wanted to put yourself out there, this is the time to stand up. This is the time to be a leader in your own way. This is the time to use your voice, okay? Use your voice and put yourself out there. Be direct, be forward, and show the world who you are as an individual, because that's exactly what Aries season is all about. And it does not stop because of a quarantine. Like me sitting here right now, you see me in front of a camera, I'm still speaking my truth, I'm still putting my voice out there, and this is the time for you guys in particular. You guys are the leaders of this new season. This is new beginnings. So plant your seeds, plant your intentions. Who do you want to be in the world? This is what it's all about. This is the perfect time to think about who you are as a person. I feel like you're going to be thinking about, who am I as a person? How can I put myself out there? And if you are clever, you're going to utilize this time to create some type of plan for yourself, so that when things do get back on and running and stuff does become a little bit more normal, because it's probably never going to be the same after this, but when things calm down a bit, you have a plan of action that you set for yourself at this time right now, especially when we just had a new moon in Aries, and you have a plan in place to put in action as soon as things go direct. So utilize this time to contemplate about your identity. How do you identify? Who are you as a person? Where do you want to be? Where do you want to go? What are your goals? It's the time to plant the seeds and to watch them come to fruition over the next couple months, okay? It's the time to think about your individuality and how you can shine in this world in your brightest light. When I was meditating on your energy, I heard the word unwavering. So you guys need to be unwavering at this time. You guys need to be focused. You guys need to be fearless. You guys can't let the media and everything distract you from who you are and what you're trying to be and that confident, bold person that lives inside you. You have to continue to focus, and you have to continue to have tunnel vision and to just keep on walking and keep on stepping towards the path that you know you're supposed to be walking on. And if you don't have a path, this is the time that you start to find your path and you start to, do those things, try different things, or at least research different things. It's the perfect time to research a bunch of stuff to figure out what path you want to be on. And I do feel as though, like with Venus also going into Gemini, and Venus is going to be transiting your third house. We have Mercury in the first house for you guys. You guys are going to be very talkative. Like, I feel like you guys are going to also be feeling really chatty, really talkative, and having a lot to say at this time. And with Venus being there in Gemini, it really beautifies communication and a lot of stuff like that. And with everything going on, we're all going to be on our cell phones, right? We're all going to be on our phones. So this is the perfect time to record a message or to talk to your friends, to get in tune with people that you haven't usually talked to in a while, or this is the time to communicate a lot, because communication is going to be it for you. Your mind is going to be active during this time. So instead of worrying and having anxiety, you could utilize this time to connect with your friends or to connect with new people that you don't even know yet. This is the time to broadcast messages out into the world, messages of encouragement if you can, because that Aries energy that you guys are utilizing, that you guys are representing at this time, this is the energy of our leaders. Our leaders in society. You guys are holding this energy of leadership. So show the world who you are. This is a pivotal moment in society. So do you want to be one of those people that sat around and didn't do anything during this time, or kind of just like chilling and going through it and suffering? Or do you want to be one of those people that are going to be remembered as people that stood up for a cause, or people that stood up for the people, or the people that encouraged others to be high vibe at this time? Who do you want to be? This is the perfect time to think about, who do I want to be? Okay, so with the sun moving into the second house for you guys on the 20th, around the 20th, the focus becomes less about you and it moves into this area of money, of wealth, of possessions, of value, things that you find valuable. This is going to be a time where more of your focus is going to be on finances. Maybe you're going to think about different ways that you could save your money, or that you can make more money, or you're just going to be really focused on analyzing your current financial situation and what you could do with that currently, or just when it comes to different possessions that you own and stuff like that. These are going to be things that are going to be on your mind at that time as soon as we're moving into that new season, right? So for you guys, I got Libra, I have Gemini, I have the 5th house, and I also have the 11th house. So with these energies here, like I said, that 5th house energy is all about creativity, right? So I feel like this is going to be the perfect time for you guys to dive into your creativity and to also come up with new ways to express yourself out into the world, whether that's through art, whether that's through dance, whether that's through the internet, whether that's through YouTube, TikTok, whatever the case is. But this is the time to express yourself through creativity and just putting yourself out there as a leader, as a bold individual, you know what I mean? This is the time for all that beautiful stuff. The 5th house also rules entertainment. So I mean, this is going to be a time where a lot of us are going to be indulging in entertainment or creating different versions of entertaining people, because a lot of us are going to be bored. Let's be honest, a lot of us are going to be really bored. So I mean, do you want to be the entertainer or the entertainee? It's up to you. I also have that energy once again of the 11th house. This is that internet energy. This is about our friends. This is about our community. And with these energies of Gemini and Libra, both of these energies are very active when it comes to communication, when it comes to our relationships. I feel like you guys are going to be focused on those things as well. You guys are going to be really chatty towards your friends and family. You guys are going to be really trying to, get involved on your community the best way that you possibly can throughout this experience and process. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if there's any other messages that are out here for you. Follow your dreams. Look, I even pulled the numerology. We got follow your dreams. this is the time for you guys to not slack. Don't slack during this time. Come on, keep it going, keep it moving, keep it flowing. It's Aries season. Aries season does not stop. It doesn't look like it's about to shine the brightest, but guess what? You still have time to shine. Look at that creativity, guys. Look. Creativity. Creativity, and it's yellow. The yellow is all about this energy of like the solar plexus chakra, because that's where your confidence is, you know, that's where your authority is in the world, your solar plexus chakra, you know. So definitely this is the time to put yourself out there, and you're gonna have to think outside of the box, but you have the perfect ingredients within inside you to be able to still shine. So don't get all doom and gloom and think that you can't still shine at this period of time, because you can. And this is the perfect time for you to shine. This is the perfect time to think outside the box, because not everybody's going to be thinking like that. So you got to be smart during this time, okay? You got to be smart during this time. Look at that. New beginnings. Like I said, it's just kind of putting the nail in the coffin. New beginnings. This is the time to focus on setting the intention for the new. Not all the old stuff that's been happening in your life. Not all the fear. Not all the drama. This is the perfect time to sit down, dream, and fantasize about the life that you want, and get crystal clear about that vision of the life that you want. And start visualizing that every single day. Start diving into your meditation, diving into your creativity, and then putting it out there and taking that inspired action to make those things actually come true in your life. You know what I'm saying? And also, once again, we're going to end it like this, with having compassion for your fellow man, and not falling into the trap of getting into this fearless lack of resources, you know, energy that causes people to do crazy things in the world. Like, no, it's time to have compassion, and it's time to be there for each other, but also still recognizing that we're individuals with individual lives, okay? I feel like we're going to be just fine, guys, and I feel like you're going to be just fine. You know, comment down below how you're feeling and what you're working on and what you're planning on. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, my Aries people. Keep your head up and know that this is your time to still shine. There's still hope, okay? We don't gotta worry. It's going to be good. But yeah, y'all, follow me on Instagram. Like this video up. What's going on, my beautiful Tauruses? Welcome to your April 2020 predictions. It's been crazy, but we're gonna just dive right into it and see if we can pull up some good messages, some true messages, some positive messages to lift your spirits, and just see like what energies are we dealing with, and what cards are on the table for you guys when it comes to your April prediction. And look, I look down at my phone and look what I see. I see 1111. So make a wish. I feel like this, guys, that is a message and a confirmation that if you have a wish, it's either going to come true, or this is the perfect time to set an intention and to plant a seed, because that is what Aries season is all about. Aries season is about new beginnings. It is about thinking about the direction of our lives that we want to go, and the path that we want to go down to make that happen. You know, it's about taking action towards our goals. It's about being direct. It's about being bold. It's about understanding who we are in the world and embracing that and showcasing that and being daring about it, being fearless. So Aries season is not about sitting down and chilling. It's about that action. So this is interesting when it comes to your energy, Taurus, because, you know, for you guys, the sun is currently in the 12th house. The 12th house, the house of isolation, the house of your subconscious mind, the house of spirituality, the house of the other realms, okay? The house that understands that we are all connected. We're all connected to that same source. Then, you know, there's nothing that stands between me and you. I feel like this is going to be a time where you guys are really going to be susceptible to other energy. You guys are going to be feeling very empathic. And then this state in time, because you're going to be feeling so empathic, you guys have to make sure that you are doing things to cleanse your energy, to raise your vibration, to relax and calm down. And you guys are good at this. You know, we've been having Venus in Taurus at the time, so Venus has been strong in Taurus, but that Venus is going to be moving into Gemini soon, which is going to be a little bit of a different energy. It's going to make everyone more likely to just crave conversation and just talking more and just connecting with speech, connecting through thoughts and different ways of thinking. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like ultimately, yes, I feel like this is going to be a month where you guys, at the start of the month, you're going to be very focused on your own isolation, your own meditative space, it might feel a little lonely at times. The word that I heard when I was meditating on your energy, I heard war. Maybe for some of you, there's going to be this feeling like there's a war inside of you, and you don't know how to deal with it. But the best way that you handle that energy, the 12th house energy, which is Neptune energy, is to not succumb to fear, but to succumb to this place of inner deep healing, of transformation, of psychic work, getting into your healing modalities. If you've ever wanted to dive into Reiki and all these, and just for different ways to heal your body, like through frequency, through song, this is the time to get down in there. This is that space and time where true compassion can be found within. And you can start to raise your own personal vibration to this level of compassion that the 12th house also brings, even though losses are apparent here as well. We also have Venus going into your second house though with that Gemini energy. So with this is a good sign that, yeah, you guys were probably feeling very beautiful and attractive last month with Venus in your first house. Okay, a lot of people could have been coming towards you. A lot of people could have been looking at you, or just somehow you had a good time when it comes to pleasure, when it comes to finances, when it comes to love, or when it comes to just connecting with other people. I feel like last month was a more pleasurable time with Venus in your first house when it comes to that, or maybe a pleasurable time when it even comes to females or feeling beautiful. But with it going into your second house, this is all about self-worth. So I feel like you guys are going to be tapping into your self-worth, and your self-worth is going to be beautified at this time. You're going to feel a higher self-esteem, okay? Maybe you guys are going to be posting pictures on the gram, like old selfies that you already took, or maybe you're going to take some more selfies, whatever the case is, but you're going to be more likely to post those wherever you need. Also, I feel like in a sense, this is obviously a time where finances, even throughout a time and space like this, where finances actually could be more lucky for you. You could find some type of innovative and new way to make money that you never really were up to and which you weren't doing before. Being in the 12th house, you have the time to think. You have the time to sit in your isolation to think about different ways to, innovate your life. And that's what Aries season is about. It's about thinking about who am I as an individual, and how can I shine my light out into the world. And with your energy here being present in the second house, I mean, this is the perfect time for financial gains, or just different ways to make money, finding new ways to make money, and even connecting to other people. With Venus in Gemini, communication is going to be blessed at this time. Even though it can still be a little wacky because we have Mercury still in Pisces, but we're gonna bring it together. Towards the end of the month, around the 20th, we're gonna start to feel that shift into your season, Taurus season, right? We're moving into the Taurus energy. So with that being said, this is gonna be a beautiful time. Once you did that inner work, that inner shadow work, once you have dived into your isolation and you felt a little bit like, kind of just wanting to stay in your own space, not really wanting to interact with the outside world, and obviously we can't, or just not really wanting to communicate with a lot of people. Maybe you don't even want to talk to a lot of people, whatever the case is. Towards the end of the month, you're probably going to be feeling more like yourself. You're going to be feeling more confident. You're going to be feeling more wanting to indulge, wanting to enjoy life, and you're going to do that in your own way, I feel like Taurus season brings that level of confidence, that level of being chill, that level of being just enjoying life and what life has to offer. And I feel like you're gonna make the best out of your current circumstances towards the end of the month. Ooh, look at that. We have financial discipline. Financial discipline could be something that you guys need to focus on at this time, because like I said, Venus is going to be in your second house. There's opportunities to make money, but you don't want to spend all your money because, with Venus in the second house, we have this tendency to want to spend money on a lot of things, a lot of online shopping, you know what I mean? So probably want to make sure we're focusing on that. Change. Okay, look at that. We have the card of change. Yes, change is definitely upon us. I feel like there's going to be some type of shift. And I just heard the 23rd. Around the 23rd of April, there could be some type of shift that could happen in your life that's going to affect you on a personal level. Ooh, look, and then when I ask for more details, I hear healing. So around the 23rd, expect this healing energy to pour into you. I think this healing energy is going to pour into you. If it has something to do with your throat, it might, because we have blue energy, and that's associated with your throat chakra. So that's about speech, that's about your communication, that's about your literal throat and your throat health. So expect this healing energy to flow towards you. I'm really hearing the 23rd of April for you guys, and you know, it's going to be effortless. We have effort here. I feel like towards the end of April, you guys are going to be really feeling like putting a lot more effort into something. I see you guys building something. I just saw construction in my head. So I feel like you guys are really going to be focused on building something by the end of April. And I feel like it's going to be colossal. I feel like this is something that is going to be beneficial for you to build, and maybe even for the people around you and stuff like that. And like I said, we have the surrender card here. So in the beginning, surrender to the moment, surrender to this feeling of stagnancy, this feeling of not really knowing what's going on, not knowing what's going on in the world, but just know as soon as we're starting to get into your season, I feel like it's going to be good, and I feel like it's going to be okay. I'm going to pick out a positive affirmation for you guys, you know, just so we can focus, end this video on a good note. And the affirmation is, I claim my own power and I lovingly create my own reality. I ask for more understanding so that I may knowingly and lovingly shape my world and my experiences. So I feel like you guys are going to be stepping into this energy of realizing that this is Aries season, and this is a time where we can set our intentions and we can still manifest. And you might feel powerless, you might feel like you can't do anything, and you might feel like there's something missing, there's something lacking, that you're not able to actually manifest at this time, but you can. So you need to ask the universe, show me the different ways that I can manifest, show me the different ways that I can make the visions that I have in my head come true. And I think you'll be surprised at actually the unique ways that you can come up with to make your dreams come true and to get the stuff that you want in life. And I feel like it's going to be just fine. Just make sure we're staying in a high vibration and taking that time to dive into that isolation and to listen to our dreams, listen to our psychic visions that we're going to be receiving at this time, because that subconscious mind is going to be really active. And I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Like this video up for the positivity, like this video up for good vibes, you know what I'm saying? Like, it helps out a lot. Thank you so much for helping me out when you guys do stuff like that and having bomb engagement. So yes, I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. I'm sending you nothing but love, happiness, and vitality and health. Bye. What's up, my beautiful Gemini people? Welcome to your April 2020 predictions. I'm so excited to be doing this video for you guys, and I know times are kind of crazy, but we're gonna see if we can just see how can we utilize these times to our benefit. So when it comes to you all, the sun is going to be in your 11th house. So when the sun is in the 11th, so when I was meditating on your energy, I heard the word heard, literally like heard. And this is either like heard as in like being heard and speaking your voice and being able to put yourself out there using your voice. I mean, Gemini is the sign of communication, and we do have Venus in Gemini, so you guys are going to be shining, and that energy is going to be shining and really beautiful at this time. But heard also could just be representing a group of people, and just a lot of people all in one type of thing and community, because the 11th house, I mean, at the end of the day, the 11th house represents groups of people. It represents our friends. It represents our hopes, wishes, and dreams. So with the sun being here in the 11th house, we're really going to be thinking about our groups and the people in our online communities that we're a part of, especially during these times where really we're being restricted to communicate in different ways, and we have to find different innovative ways to connect with each other and to, you know, really get out of this space, you know what I'm saying, and to really think big and dream big. We have to think innovatively at these times. We're being forced to, or else we're just going to kind of be bored all day long. So especially for you guys, I know you guys like a lot of action, you like to communicate, so these are going to be the times that the universe is really going to ask you to think of new ways to to communicate with your communities, to talk to your communities. You're going to be more focused on your friendships at this time and the friends that you have in your life. And I feel like you guys are going to also be involved on the internet more. And you guys might be even more likely to find inspiration at this time. Because like I said, the 11th house is your hopes, wishes, and your dreams. So you guys, like, don't think that this is the time where you got to just spend every day kind of crying, kind of moping, the same thing every single day, and it gets boring. You guys can also utilize this time to think of creative inventions, to think of creative ways to innovate the world. You can visualize the life that you want to live, and then you could focus on manifesting that life that you see in your head at this time. You can make plans to create that life that you want in your mind and that you're visualizing about, and you're probably going to visualize a lot about as soon as we move into the second half of the month or the end of the month, that 20th, around the 20th. That's when a lot of us your energy is going to move towards the 12th house. So it's going to be very different from the 11th. When we move into the 12th, that's when we're really stepping into that preparation zone, because then you're going to be preparing for your shine season, for your season to be out in the spotlight. So you got to be in the 12th house first and realize that, and take that time for isolation. But first things first, what are your dreams? What is the theme that you're dreaming of? Both the 11th house and the 12th house connect to our dreams. The 12th house connects to our dreams in this way where we're thinking about that psychic energy, visions of the future. But the 11th house also is the same way, because when we start thinking about the 11th house, we're thinking about Aquarian-like energy and just really visualizing things in the world and visualizing our life and visualizing how our life could look like. And that's the type of space that you're going to be in at this time. What do you want your life to look at? What are your dreams? This is a time to think about them and to get that inspiration that this time, and to make a wish, okay? And with Venus going into Gemini, Venus is going to be directly in your first house. So I mean, this is going to be a time where you guys are going to really feel beautiful. You guys are going to look beautiful. You guys are going to be looking more beautiful as ever to the public, okay? People are going to look at you, whether it's online or in person, and they're going to be like, dang, that person is gorgeous. Or maybe they're just going to be this energy where you're just going to be really attractive to people in general. Or maybe this is going to be a time where some of you might even somehow meet someone that is attractive, or somebody that's attracted to you at this time, because I mean, Venus in the first is always looking at the 7th, and the 7th house is the house of partnerships. So I mean, this could be a time where some of you guys could actually attract new lovers or new love interests in your life, or just people find you more attractive in general. Venus in your first house is just a really harmonious time to be you. So I mean, enjoy this time and really shine your light, shine your communicative light, shine that part of you that's funny, that part of you that's clever. People are really going to be receptive towards that energy at this time. So have that harmonious communication. But let's pull some cards to see if we can have any more messages. I'm going to be focusing on my numerology cards for this one. Let's see, Gemini. We look at that. We have patience, okay? And we also have 2. So yes, 2, patience. I feel like this is going to be a time where you guys might feel a little bit like antsy, because maybe you guys are not going to want to be stuck in your home, or maybe things are going to be too repetitive and it's going to drive some of you guys crazy. But this is the time to employ patience and understand that the situation is going to change and that stuff is going to happen. In the meanwhile, just focus on planning, focus on dreaming, focus on manifesting and setting those seeds and setting those intentions, because that's what Aries season is all about. Ooh, look at that, self-love. And look, we have both of these cards, these cards that are red and orange, right? And the red and orange energy has everything to do with our root chakra and our sacral chakra. So this is the time to tap into that inner self-love, into our creativity, into that energy of feeling secure, feeling safe in the world. Do you know what I mean? And ooh, forgiveness. This could be a time where you guys have to forgive someone. You might have to forgive someone. Maybe something comes up or something happens, or maybe something happened in the past and it's really getting like stuck in your heart, and it's holding you down and holding you back from true ascension, or holding you back from being able to level up, you know what I'm saying? And it might have something to do with your friend group. Maybe this is going to be a time where an old friend comes back into your life, because I mean, everybody's bored, so everybody just has to talk to people. So I feel like, you know, this is going to be a time where, you know, forgiveness might need to be, you might need to forgive someone, or somebody might need to forgive you, or whatever the case is, but that could definitely be a factor in your friend groups. I also see abundance here. I love that. I love that energy. That's beautiful energy. With double eights coming out, 8 is all about this infinity and this understanding that we have abundance, you know, that we are abundant creatures, that we are abundant beings. So at the same time, you guys are going to be in a perfect place somehow to attract abundance towards you in your life, especially with Venus being in your first house. Venus is the planet of attraction, the planet of beauty, the planet of pleasure, even good finances. So, I mean, this is going to be an also opportune time to attract abundance in your life. And like I said, as we get closer towards the 20th, I heard the 24th. The 24th might be a really interesting time for you guys, and make sure that we are being financially disciplined. Okay, there could be somehow this energy and this like focus where you might want to spend more money than you have, but I feel like Spirit is warning you and telling you that yes, you're gonna be feeling really abundant, or whatever the case is. Maybe you feel really wealthy, or maybe you're going to feel that way, but make sure we're also being financially disciplined at the same time, and that we're saving our money, because you never know what else could come about in the future that you would wish and be like, dang, like I wish that I saved some money at this time, because money is looking a little tight right now. So definitely make sure we are saving our money and we're focusing on that. And I feel like this is going to be a pretty okay month. A lot of this energy is really going to be about seeing what's happening and like being the observer, especially towards the end of the month when we move into the 12th house for you guys. So yeah, I feel like overall this is going to be a really nice month to just relax, quarantine, figure everything out, and dream big, dream huge, visualize and set those intentions, because it's still Aries season and we can still do that. Okay, don't let the world stop you. You are the world, period. And just to end the video off, I want to pull just a little affirmation that we could focus on to bring positivity into our lives. The affirmation is, I am flexible and flowing. I am open to the new and changing. Every moment presents a wonderful new opportunity to become more of who I am. I flow with life easily and effortlessly. So I feel like this time, you know, it's going to be trying, and it's going to cause like just kind of like you said, patience. You got to have patience at this time, and you got to be willing to be flexible. These times that we're entering in, they're going to be incredibly unpredictable, and you guys have to be willing to adapt, and willing to also adapt to that unpredictability, and understand that it's going to be okay, and everything that is happening, it's happening in your highest good. And accept the changes. The changes are going to be beautiful. You know, change is not always the sweetest thing. Sometimes you got to go through the rough first, you know, the diamond in the rough, but it comes out, and it comes out looking good. So y'all are the diamonds, and y'all gonna be shining, okay? Point blank, period. What's up, all my beautiful Cancers? Welcome to your April 2020 predictions. I'm so excited to be doing this for you guys, and I know times have been hard. I know things have been a little icky and crazy, but we're still going to keep this train moving and going. Choo choo. Welcome to my spaceship, okay? Jalen the alien. Let's get right into it. When I was meditating on your energy, I heard the word acceptance. So I feel like at this time, you guys naturally tend to be very intuitive and very emotionally empathic and just connected to the world's emotions, and you guys represent this energy of the home. And right now your home is probably where you're at right now. You can't really go anywhere else but your home. But honestly, for Cancer, this whole world is your home, right? You know what I'm saying? You guys are the nurturers in society. When we start talking about the societal perspective, you guys are the nurturers. So right now, I feel like you understand that your home is a little crazy. Earth is a little crazy. Mother is a little crazy right now. Mom is not happy, and I feel like she's coming down and saying, listen, y'all been acting up, so I gotta show y'all what's good. So I feel like a part of you guys knows this, and you're kind of accepting that the world is just gonna be how it is for a little bit, and that's okay. And not this giving up energy energy. There's no need to give up. You know, this is Aries season. We have every right and we gotta stand up, okay? We gotta stand up for ourselves. We gotta be leaders. We have to be powerful. We have to understand who we are as individuals, right? This is Aries season. Set them intentions for something that you want to manifest in this life. But at the same time, we're still accepting the way things are right now, and we're allowing that healing to come through that acceptance, you know, because Chiron is involved in the situation here as well. So allow this healing energy to comfort your sense of anxiety and know that you are going to be a-okay. For the majority of the month, the sun is going to be in your 10th house. This is really interesting energy, you know, because, you know, the 10th house is our career, it's our public image, it's our reputation, it's the highest part of our chart, you know what I'm saying? It's where we're shining, it's where we're really putting ourselves out there, and it's how everybody knows us on that public level, even on the internet, right? The midheaven, or the 10th house, represents our online persona. So I feel like you guys can also be really public figures at this time for some reason. I feel like you guys could be able to shine on that public perspective, okay? We got personal growth here, but I feel like you guys really have the opportunity for this month to shine in the public somehow. And I know what you're thinking. How am I going to shine in the public? There's no, I can't even go to work, or my business is slowing down, whatever the case is. This is the time to be innovative. It's the time to think on our toes, okay? Aries is ruled by Mars. Mars is the warrior. So you're just going to give up? No, you're going to keep on going. You're going to keep on going. You're going to keep on moving forward. And I feel like this is going to be a time where you guys are going to be thinking more about, okay, what type of career can I get involved in at this time when stuff kind of turns back on? Right now we're on off mode, but when stuff turns back on and things, the new world is here, you know, do you have a plan? Do you have a business plan? Do you have do you know the type of person that you're trying to be in this new world? You know what I'm saying? Ooh, you guys are about to get some messages during this time. I mean, we're all being forced to communicate with each other on the internet at this time. So if this is the time where if you've ever wanted to create a channel, you've ever wanted to get active on social media, this is the perfect time to get active on social media. And if you are trying to start a business, this is the time to really start that online business. Promote yourself on the internet. Put yourself out there right now. This is the time to think about your reputation and how you can improve upon your reputation. Do you have a good reputation? Do you have a reputation for being there and for, you know, being somebody that gets stuff done? Or do you kind of half-ass things? This is the time where you can change that or rectify that. We also have Venus going to be in your 12th house. So this is a really interesting energy because Venus in the 12th, like Venus is going to be in Gemini, and so everyone's going to be feeling more antsy and a little bit more chatty than usual because Gemini is like this energy that's like, let's do this, let's do that. But we really can't. We're going to kind of be restricted with that. So at the same time, we're going to be feeling this chatty energy, but for you guys, it's going to be in your 12th house. So when it comes to your love life might not feel super active right now at this moment because the 12th house is the house of isolation. So perhaps the love life might not be too poppin', or if it is poppin', we're having a lot of secret love affairs and the love is hidden. You know what I'm saying? The love is somehow just not completely out in the open. Maybe this is the type of love that happens in the astral realm. You feel that someone new is coming in your life because your intuition feels this person coming closer and closer into your life, and I feel like you guys could be wondering who this person is. And I feel like soon by the end of April, or by as soon as you move into this newer energy, that's when that person is going to be entering your life. I feel like some of you guys, your dreams are going to be very active and very vivid at this time. So this is the time to take heed and listen in on those visions and on those things that you're going to be thinking about at the time. But when I pulled those cards for you, I pulled numerology cards. We have personal growth here, and we have 7. It's purple. The purple energy has everything to do with our crown chakra, right? Our crown chakra and our intuition, being able to channel messages, being able to be connected to our higher self. So I feel like with this personal growth energy, this 7 energy, you guys can focus still on your personal growth at this time. This is the time to focus on self-development, okay? You know, you could take some classes online to develop some skills. You can, you know, get in tune with yourself and understand, like, how can I develop myself even more? Maybe this is going to be a time where you guys could do some shadow work, okay? This could be a time where you guys could want to read some books on how to improve yourself or whatever the case is. But the focus really is going to be on your self-image, right? And your accomplishments. So surrender, patience, You know, both of these energies are tapping into that same type of vibe here. And like I said, I meditated on your energy and I heard acceptance. So yeah, you guys, if you're super worried and super going through a lot right now, remember to take a breather, breathe in, breathe out, and understand that you just got to accept where we are right now and know that it is going to change, but you need to let time happen and do its thing, okay? But it's going to be fine. And then I like this here. We have 33 and 22. These are both master numbers. So I feel like you guys are really going to be in tune with your intuition at this time. If you really, especially if you really just take a moment to pause, I feel like you guys are going to see the benefit in that. You know, we have intuition right here, you know, so you guys, your intuitive mind, just like that purple energy, your intuitive mind is going to be feeling really active. And with that being said, you definitely want to clear your energy, take some spiritual baths, you know, because if you're empathic, you're going to tap into the energies of the collective, and the collective right now is not in the best place. So you got to know the difference between your emotions and other people's emotions, and you got to make sure that you're nurturing yourself and you're focusing on self-improvement and growth. And with this communication, I feel like you guys are going to be feeling communicative, like I said, with Venus in Gemini. So at the same time, with it being your 12th house, this could be the perfect time to write out your feelings and emotions in a journal, taking that time by yourself to really express yourself in a form of a journal, in your diary, whatever the case is, a vlog. You know, the 12th house is also connected to stuff like that. It's just me and the camera right now, and obviously you watching this later. But, you know, right here, it's just this isolated space where I'm just sharing with you my opinions and my thoughts and my emotions. Maybe that's what you guys need to do. Relationship change. Okay, I feel like there could be some changes and some shifts into your relationship sector as well. I feel that's why I was sensing it earlier. I feel like there's going to be some changes in your relationship status at this time, for the good or for the bad. Maybe a new lover is, you feel that new person about to come into your life. Like you keep on hearing the message of a new lover about to come into your life. This is a confirmation that you might be having a new love interest coming into your life soon. You know, this could also be a thing where if you feel like love is lost right now, it's going to find itself soon. Like, it's going to find itself soon. And I feel like if there's any relationship changes that do happen at this time, if you are already in a relationship, it is divinely guided and blessed. The affirmation that I picked for you guys: there is no blame. I release the need to blame anyone, including myself. We are all doing the best we can with the understanding, knowledge, and awareness that we have. So yeah, I feel like some of you guys are freaking out there, okay? Some of you guys are freaking out there, trying to blame somebody, you know, trying to blame something. There's no one to blame right now. There's no need to blame anyone for anything, whether that's the government, whether that's some conspiracy, whether that's anything, okay? That's not going to do anything right now. What we need to focus on is just acceptance of the current situation that we're currently in, and now we can benefit from it. Like I said, you guys, it's gonna be okay. You're gonna be fine. And even if you're blaming yourself, it's not your fault. None of this is your fault. And just understand that sometimes stuff like this has to happen because mama is mad. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. I'm sending you nothing but love, happiness, vitality, and health. Bye. What's up, all my fellow lions? Welcome to your April 2020 predictions. I just want to jump right into it because I know like the energy is just crazy right now and I just want to get it on over with. So let's go into this. So when I was meditating on your energy, I heard the word surplus. So I think this is going to be a time where there's just going to be a lot of expansion, a lot of extra things, the things that you have. Maybe you guys are going to be one of the people that were lucky enough to have a lot of extra resources. I feel like the key for you guys for April 2020 and to get through April 2020 is to understand that this is all about understanding abundance and knowing that you have everything that you need and staying in this, the opposite of a lack mindset, tapping into that energy of having an abundant mindset, of being optimistic. That's going to be the key to, you know, really getting through April. And like, you know, this is Aries season, so this is about standing our ground. This is about being fearless. It is about being a leader and just going for after the things that we want and setting those intentions, you know. And we can still do that during this time by understanding and tapping into energies, right? So that we could see the shifts in the world that we want to see. Okay, we got to be the change before the world changes, okay? We start as individuals right now, so we have to do that process by focusing on who we are as individuals and what we can do personally in our own lives to raise the collective vibration and energy. With the sun being in your 9th house at this time, this is going to be the time of expansion. This might not be the best time for literal travel, but this could be the time where you're starting to think about all the places that you do want to travel to in the world. You know, this is about long distance travel. This is about education and understanding different ways of viewing the world, philosophies. You guys could be feeling like philosophers in April, you know, coming up with different philosophies and different thoughts and ideas to explain what's actually happening to the collective and to our world right now. You guys are going to be thinking from that higher perspective, that higher truth, that higher thought. You guys are going to be focused and in tune with that God energy, understanding God and understanding and trying to process this situation that we're in right now and trying to see this situation from that higher perspective. You guys are going to be really tapping into that philosopher spirit. And you know, really, you know, the ninth house is also about faith. It's about faith, it's about luck, and it's about feeling good. So I feel like you guys are also going to see your blessings in April 2020 despite all these setbacks, despite all this energy that could be going around. You guys are going to be seeing your blessings at this time, because if you focus on your abundance, that is what's going to grow. So water that abundance tree and have faith at this time. Your faith is going to be tested at this time, but if you listen and you have faith and you tap into that divine energy that lives within you, this is going to be a beautiful time for you, especially as the month, you know, gets to around the 20th, when the energy starts moving into your 10th house, the house of career, the house of your accomplishments, the house of your reputation and your public image. You guys are going to really be awarded the opportunity to shine in the public soon. So just right now, focus on that faith, having faith in yourself and in life and in humanity in general, in the world, is going to be key. And with Venus in your 11th house, I see that working out beautifully. You know, Venus is moving into Gemini. Gemini is this really chatty, communicative energy, right? So with Venus being in your 11th house, it's really going to beautify the connections that you have with your communities and your groups of people and your hopes, wishes, and dreams. This is the time to get inspired, okay? This is the time to tap into different communities and to talk to your friends and innovative ways, because obviously we all can't be in large groups and gather in large groups, but we can have those conference calls on the internet. We can have like group FaceTimes and Zooms. We can have like live productions, live virtual tours, virtual concerts, whatever the case is. This is the time to tap into that group collective energy and to shine in that space and to share your thoughts in that space, to put yourself out there and to share your faith that you're experiencing at this time. If you don't have faith, this is the time to develop faith, to really tap into your higher beliefs. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's great. Leo energy, April 2020. Ooh, I love Leo energy, April 2020. This is making me feel good. Okay, so the first card I pulled for you guys, 32 might be a number that's going to be important for you guys. If not, we have music here. Music. I feel like music is going to be a really good way for you guys to raise your frequency, to raise your vibration. And if you're an artist, this is going to be the perfect time to create new music and to get into your creative bag, you know? I have the happy ending card. If times seem rough right now, it is going to be okay. If times seem rough, it's going to be okay. There is a happy ending. Sometimes destruction needs to happen in order to wipe away things so we can start and build anew. And that's exactly what's happening right now. You need to understand that happy endings are approaching us. We have manifestation. Aries season is about setting intentions. It is about starting fresh, new beginnings. So you guys have the ability to manifest at this time. It's pink. This energy is light. It's romantic. It's fun. It's creative. Okay, so this is the time to still tap into your manifestation ability. You can manifest the things that you want in this life. You guys are lucky. You guys are lucky. The ninth house is that lucky energy. It's feeling auspicious. So I feel like this is going to be a time where you can still manifest at this time. Your dreams and aspirations actually have somehow the capability to come true, but you gotta listen to that intuition. Okay, we got the intuitive card, and both of these cards are oranges, so you know that orange is your sacral chakra. So maybe you guys need to focus on your sacral chakra this month. You know, you gotta focus on your creativity, you gotta focus on pleasure and just understanding how to have fun and new ways to have fun and finding the joy in life, looking beautiful and feeling beautiful even when everything around you is ugly. You guys have to tap into that energy. Okay, Rudy Francisco, you guys got to tap into that energy. And we also have parenting here. So I feel like maybe you guys are going to be spending more time with your parents, or maybe you guys are going to be thinking, some of you could be thinking about being parents, okay? You know what I'm saying? Pregnancies, whatever the case is, babies, or maybe this is just the energy of being able to nurture yourself, nurture who you are, right? Because parents have this nurturing quality. So maybe this is the time to not only be disciplined, but also to nurture yourself at the same time. We are here on quarantine so that we can feel good and, you know, really heal the world and heal the collective, with Chiron energy also being present at this time. So overall, I think that this is going to be an excellent month for you guys. Like, even throughout everything that's going on, I feel like it's going to be fine. I'm going to pull one last affirmation. Life is simple and easy. Okay, life is simple and easy. This is your affirmation. All that I need to know at any given moment is revealed to me. I trust myself and I trust life. All is well. Guys, that is a beautiful message, and understand that your intuition is going to be speaking to you. Okay, God is going to be speaking to you, tapping into new levels of knowledge, expanding your mind, expanding your horizons. Even if you're not traveling physically, you're going to be traveling mentally. You're going to be expanding your mind at this time. And I feel like all the knowledge that you need is going to be revealed to you. All the truths. You're going to be defining your own personal truths at this time. And you just need to understand that you can trust in life. You can trust in the higher plan and understand that it's all happening for a reason. But faith is what is going to get you through this month. Faith is what's going to get you through this time. So have faith and it's going to be great. All is well. But I hope you guys enjoy that reading. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Like, seriously, like the video up if you enjoyed. And yes. Okay, Virgos, let's dive right into your April 2020 predictions. Thanks for tapping in. Thanks for checking out. Thanks for hanging out. Energy's really crazy right now, but we're going to get ourselves through this because this is Aries season. We don't play these games. We don't play these games, okay? Aries season is about being a leader. It's about being bold. It's about tapping into our individuality. It's ruled by Mars. It's ruled by Mars, and Mars is all about the warrior archetype. It's about the soldier. So you guys gotta stand your ground and understand that you're gonna be all right, okay? There ain't nothing to fear right now. And for you guys, this could be a little intense. This month could feel a little bit intense. It could try you in ways that you never thought you could be tried before, because we're tapping into your psyche right now. But I feel like after this month, you guys are going to be wiser for it. You guys are going to be very wise. You guys are going to be receiving wisdom at this time, because when I was tapping into your energy, I heard the word wise. Wisdom. You guys are going to be learning so much in this. This is going to be one of those transformative months in your life where you're going to look back and be like, yo, this is one of those months that really tried me, or just really changed my life in a way, from a really deep and transformative level. This month is going to change you, okay, for the better. You guys are going to be so wise. You guys are going to be receiving wisdom. And after this month, life is not going to be the same, but that is going to be a great thing, okay? With the 8th house, with the sun being in the 8th house for you guys, this is a chance for you guys to dive into the mysteries of life, to dive into the conspiracies, okay? You guys are going to be researching the conspiracies theories. I can already see the Virgo energy, the Virgo mind. It's analytical, it's detailed. You guys are going to be trying to figure everything out and trying to organize everything and trying to dive into the details of all this stuff that's happening into the world. Why is this happening right here, right now? You guys are going to be the ones to figure it out at this time, and it's going to be good. It's going to be good. I see you guys researching. I see you guys tapping into the conspiracies. I see you guys tapping into the occult. I see you guys tapping into energy and understanding how energy works. I feel like this is going to be a time where you're going to understand the energy of death. You're going to understand that things have to die in order for things to be born again, because the 8th house is death and rebirth. So I feel like you guys are going to experience that energy in a lot of different ways, and maybe not literal death, probably like not literal death, but just this energy and that symbolic energy of death. Something might come to a close in April for you guys, but it's for the better. It's because it's going to transform you, and there's always a rebirth process that happens And you guys, after this month, you're going to be able to be so wise. And as we move into May, you're going to be able to share your wisdom with the world and with people around you. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be a time where stuff could feel a little bit intense. You can feel very intense. You could feel very triggered. But it's happening so that you can get in tune with your intensity, so that you can learn how to maneuver through it. 8th house is also the house of intimacy. So you guys, you could be feeling a little bit more sexual than normal or sexual than usual. And with 8th house also being other people's money, this is a time where you guys could somehow receive other people's money. Like, you know, somehow you guys could receive some blessings from other people materially, okay? Whether that's an inheritance, whether that's like a random gift of money, whether that's, you know, really being focused on your debt and how much money you're spending, whatever the case is, whether we're joining bank accounts with someone else and really analyzing our bank accounts. All in all, everything that pops up this month, it's popping up so that you can handle it, okay? This could be stuff that is coming from your psyche, okay? Those deep subconscious things that we don't really want to look at, we want to avoid, those things could pop up this month so that you can really deal with it. You know, the shadow work. Definitely research shadow work during this time. But luckily, Venus is also in the 10th house for you guys. So for some reason, this is going to be a beautiful time for your career. Maybe even somehow making the right connections with people in power to get you to a place of power. You being able to somehow create some beautiful business plan for yourself so that you can enact on this business plan as soon as things get back to normal, because there's going to be a new normal now. But you know what I'm saying, this is a time where you guys are going to just be shining in the public arena of life. So maybe even on social media, this is going to be a time where it's good and beneficial to post a lot more, because you're going to be more likely to receive good positive praise. But let's pull some cards. Yeah guys, we pulled the individuality card and it's 11. Okay, so with this energy right here, this is Aries season energy, because Aries season is all about tapping into our individuality. So I feel like this is going to be the perfect time to tap into your individuality, especially when we also pull the self-love card. So this is the time to be focused on ourselves here and nurturing ourselves at a very deep level, that core part of our psyche. It's about healing ourselves and healing. I keep on seeing this healing energy in my head and my space. So you guys really need to focus on healing yourself at this time. And that's the energy that's coming towards you in general, especially when we have Chiron involved in the mix as well. I feel like there's going to be some faded moments that also happen in April 2020 where you're just like, whoa, like, did that just happen? Especially when we see like the synchronicity card. We have synchronicity that's represented by 87, right? So some type of like faded moment could happen, or maybe you're just going to be experiencing more synchronicities in general in April 2020, where you're just going to be taken aback, like, wow, the universe, I really am connected to this universe. And maybe you're going to start to see those angel numbers. I just saw 777 in my head. Maybe you'll see 777, or we have a lot of 8 energy here. We have 9 energy here. So maybe you'll see a lot of 8s, and you know what happens when you see 8s? It means you're stepping closer to abundance. And like I said, the 8th house is other people's money, so I feel like some of you guys are going to be receiving some opportunities to make money. Okay, April 2020, 8-8. Focus on the abundance and the abundance will grow. Okay, and get stuff done still at the same time. We have the 9 energy, and the 9 is representing completion. So I feel like something is ultimately coming to an end in April 2020 for you guys. There's going to be some ending, or there's going to be some inner knowing that you need to end something, or you need to complete something that you haven't finished, or whatever the case is. But it's really the time to like solve the issue. 9 is also this energy of compassion. So having compassion for yourself, pouring that compassion out into the world, so that we can both simultaneously work on healing the world and all the people that are in it. Let's have one last affirmation for my Virgos for April 2020. I am deeply fulfilled by all that I do. Every moment of the day is special to me. As I follow my higher instincts and listen to my heart, I am at peace with my world and affairs. Yes, you guys gotta come to a place of peace, okay? You guys are gonna come to a place of peace this month, and stuff, like I said, could be a little chaotic, it could be a little shaky, but it's happening for that higher purpose of just like purging what doesn't need to be in your life currently. It's purging it all out so that you could step into this space of like fresh air. The Aries season is about new beginnings. So this is the time to have new beginnings once you release the old. And like that 9 card said, complete things that need to be completed. Complete these cycles and end them, because stuff that you have been holding on to for a very long time could be coming up, whether that's an ex, whether that's a person, you know, whatever the case is. Release it. Release what needs to be released. What's up, all my beautiful, beautiful Libras? How are you guys doing? I know it's a little rough, but we're going to get ourselves through this because it's Aries season, and Aries is ruled by Mars, and Mars is the energy of the warrior, the fighter. This is war. This is spiritual warfare, but we gonna win, period. You're not going to succumb to the negativity. You are going to shine, baby. You're going to shine bright like a diamond, like the beautiful, gorgeous person and individual that you are, and that's point blank, period. Because when I was meditating on your energy, I heard the word allure. Okay, I feel like you guys are going to be really alluring. Okay, I feel like you guys are going to be very attractive April 2020. Believe it or not. I know some of you guys are going to be like, how am I going to be attractive? I have to stay in my house all day. You guys are sexy. You guys are sexy still. And when you're sexy, you still attract the things that you want in your life. Okay? You guys think that if a soulmate needs to meet you, you think that a quarantine going to stop y'all from meeting? No, it ain't. If you need to meet a soulmate, guess what? The universe is going to bring them into your life one way or another, whether they the mailman, your Amazon person, whether they are like an online connection or somebody follows you on Instagram, whatever the case is, what needs to be is going to be, and that's period. And it's funny that soulmates popped up in my head because you guys, your energy is going to be in the 7th house. The sun being in the 7th house for you guys. This is the house of partnership. This is the house of marriage. It's the house of relationships. It's the house of our friendships. So for this month, you guys are really going to be focused on another person. You guys could be meeting a new person somehow, or maybe if you're already in a relationship, you're going to be very focused on that relationship, you know, with this allure energy. I feel focused in the relationship as well. I feel like for some reason, there might be a long distance connection or relationship that could happen at this time, because I mean, we have Venus currently being in your 9th house as well. And you know, the 9th house is long distance journeys, it's long distance travels, it's foreign cultures. So you guys somehow, if you guys are going to meet a new love interest, this person is somehow going to be separated from you. There could be space in between you. I see a square and you know, a square, and I see a square in my head, and you know, a square in astrology, you know, there's always kind of like it's like a conflict, you know, when planets are squaring each other, they're kind of conflicting each other. So maybe there's going to be a conflict in schedule or a space conflict, or you're just not going to be able to get there, but you still are going to be successful, you know. Some of you guys are going to be, you know, getting in tune with soulmates this month. Some of you guys are going to be finding a new friend, an online friend, or an online soulmate. Yeah, if you're already in a relationship, you guys are going to be focused on your relationship, and this is going to be a good time to really, if there's any issues in your partnerships, to handle those issues and to bring your relationships to a state of harmony, you know what I mean? But I really feel like you guys are going to be communicating a lot with another person, especially with Mercury being in the 7th house, you know, and kind of in this like retrograde haze, you know, kind of coming out of that retrograde haze. I feel like you guys are going to be focused on really connecting with another person, whether you have a lot of one-to-one conversations or just on the phone, you're talking to another person a lot, or a lot of people, but it's not really like this group situation. It's really like a one-to-one connection that you guys are going to be feeling, and I feel like you guys are going to be seeing your shadow self play out in a lot of different people, you know what I'm saying? Because every relationship you enter in, these are just people that are reflecting things about you back to you through that relationship. So yeah, but let's get some cards. Let's pull some cards to get more details. So my Libras. Okay guys, interestingly enough, I pulled the card 78, and this is the energy of the spiritual career. So I feel like you guys, for some reason, I feel like some of you are going to enter like some type of business partnership during this time. And if you are in a business partnership, this is something that you're going to be focused on at this time. And you guys are going to be focused on, you know, really creating something that was meant to be created in the world. Because, you know, it's a spiritual, whether you guys are literally doing like a spiritual career, maybe you guys are like involved in like like the psychic community or like the astrology community on YouTube, or like just some type of psychic or healing or spiritual career of some sort, counseling people and counseling others, I feel like this is also going to be a focus for you guys in April 2020. And you know, right after that we have love, okay, 6 energy, harmony, okay, love. You know, like I said, some of you guys are gonna be falling in love April 2020, so get ready for it. If you've been feeling that person coming, you feel like somebody new is about to come into your life, I just confirm that for you. This is confirmation. Yes, you have a soulmate coming towards you very, very shortly, okay? And if anything, there's also, we have the 9 energy here. 9 energy is all about completion. So if you've been wanting to get stuff done, it's the time to get it done. If a relationship needs to end, it might end up towards this time, because the focus is going to be on your relationships. So, you know, some relationships might end, but I'm really seeing like this energy of like new relationships flooding in. Like I just saw honey dripping. I feel like stuff is going to be very sweet when it comes to your romantic life, even throughout this whole like crazy time we're living in. And then also I keep on pulling these cards for every single group. I have self-discipline and personal growth. So throughout this time, this is not going to be the time to necessarily slack. We don't got to slack during this time. We could still keep it moving, keep it going, even if we're during a quarantine, but we just got to think more outside the box. We got to be more creative, but it's time to focus on your own personal growth. Okay, whether that's through meditation, healing, okay, whether that's through learning new skills, whether that's through coming up with a business plan and trying to plan for the future, you know what I'm saying, handling certain things within ourselves and feeling confident within ourselves. This is the lesson that we got to learn here with this 7 energy of this personal growth, really taking the steps to grow internally and having that self-discipline to get stuff done during this time, even when you're going to feel this overall lack of motivation, but you can still keep it moving and keep it flowing, because that's the energies that are present with you. But that's what I'm really picking up on. I'm going to pull an affirmation for you guys to focus on. So your affirmation is, I deserve the best and I accept the best now. I am mentally and emotionally equipped to enjoy a prosperous and loving life. It is my birthright to deserve all good, and I claim my good. You guys got good things coming towards you, and understand that it is yours. You deserve it. Everything that is coming towards you, you do deserve it. This love that's coming towards you, this personal growth that's coming towards you, this sense of getting your life together and really taking the time to grow internally, it's coming towards you because you deserve it. So claim it. It is yours. It is yours. You guys are sexy. I hear alluring. I feel like somebody is going to be really alluring, or you're going to be feeling alluring to you during this time. What's up, Scorpio? So when I was meditating on your energy, I heard this sentence very clearly: no weapon formed against you shall prosper. This is the time for you guys to stand your ground and to understand who you are, to not fall into this state of fear, this state of limitation, this state of lack, this state of feeling like not knowing what's going on and just falling victim to the confusion. This is the time to stand your ground. This is Aries season. Aries is ruled by Mars, the warrior, the soldier. This is not the time to back down and to let the world defeat you and for you to give up on yourself. This is the time to keep on going and to keep on moving, and know that this is the time where you can manifest still, and you can set intentions, and you can take that desired action, that inspired action, to get things done during this time. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. With the sun transiting your 6th house, this has everything to do with health. So make sure we are focusing on our health at this time, and we are focusing on not succumbing to those low vibrations, and that we are raising our vibration and realizing that we are healthy. I am healthy. I am healthy. I'm healthy. I'm healthy. I'm healthy. I'm healthy. You guys should be saying that to yourself every single day. You guys are going to be feeling more focused on your daily routines at this time. You know, the day-to-day grind. Things could be feeling a little bit more mundane than usual, because you're really going to be focused on those everyday details. What you're doing on a daily basis, your daily routine, your daily grind. This is where your energy is going to be focused on as well. Your work. work, job. A lot of us obviously are not going to be having jobs at this time because we're going to be, you know, just in a space where you cannot go to work, at least physically. But you guys are going to be more likely to want to work, or maybe find some new way to work in the comfort of your own home. But really, this is the time to focus on your daily routine and to come up with some crazy and beautiful daily routine to lead you to become closer to success on a daily basis, because this is going to be the time where things could be moving a little bit more slower, but it's okay. You are going to be just fine. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. The 6th house also has to deal with enemies. If you feel like there's a lot going on, there's a lot of conflicts and in your life, you're going to prosper. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. You are going to get through this and you are going to come out victorious. And with Venus in your 8th house, this could be a beautiful time in the sense when it comes to true intimacy and really diving deep with another person. If there was a lover or there is a lover in your life, this is going to be the time where you can really see merging with this person is going to be present. You know what I'm saying? Deep intimacy. So that's sexuality, that's getting married, that's sharing resources, you know, sharing other people's money, okay? So this could be a time where Venus does also represent your money, right? Your money situation. This could be a time where your finances actually increase through the help of another person, whether that person gives you money or gives you another way or opportunity to make money. Some of y'all get married, y'all sharing resources, and you be like, oh, hidden bank accounts, okay? All that type of stuff is present here at this time for you guys. And just having really deep relationships and connections and profound conversations with other people. But like I said, the 6th house, this is the house of health. So you gotta focus on your health at this time. Make sure you are boosting the hell out of your immune system, okay? And I'm gonna make a video about that shortly. Check out my description box if you wanna see my Amazon affiliate link to all the stuff I use to boost my immune system. Some of you guys might feel like you're under attack, but it's going to be okay. You're going to handle these conflicts with ease, period. Like, okay, so I feel like this is going to be a time where you guys are going to be feeling more spiritual than usual with the 77 card. It's purple. The purple energy is connected to our crown chakra, okay, our third eye chakra. This energy of just awakening, of being able to be in tune with our higher self, okay? I feel like you guys are going to be in tune with your higher self, because your higher selves are going to be speaking to you. They have messages here for you. Your spirit has messages for you. You have to tap in and you have to listen, because your spirituality is going to be very important for you guys to be remaining positive at this time, because I feel like you guys for some reason are going to be tried, but this time is going to cause you to undergo a sense of spiritual and personal growth. You guys are going to be growing. After this month, you are going to be stronger for it, okay? But there is something in your life that you have to make sure you are not indulging too much of, whether that's like bad habits, like eating a lot, eating too much, eating the wrong foods, not working out, because we have physical activity, maybe working out and exercising, even though the gyms are closed, you could do a home workout thing. But moderation, something that you guys are doing too much of, that you got to make sure that you're bringing to a sense of calm, peace, balance, okay? Moderation. You need moderation in your life. Make sure you're not doing too much, but you're keeping it in balance, okay? And then we also have these really beautiful energies. We have compassion, the 99, the 99 energy, and we have love here, the 6 energy. So I feel like love is also present here. I feel like some of you guys could enter romantic relationships. The relationship that you're in with Venus being in the 8th house can deepen. It could become more intense. It could become more satisfying, okay? There could definitely be this really loving energy present in your relationships at this time. I also just see this, I see people coming together, I see divine unions, but in general, this is reminding you to keep love in your heart and to vibrate at that frequency of love and compassion, because when you do that, you invite beautiful experiences into your life. And with that being said, let's pull an affirmation. What is the affirmation for Scorpios, April 2020? I am worth loving. We were just talking about love. I am worth loving. I do not have to earn love. I am lovable because I exist. Others reflect the love I have for myself. Yes, you guys are going to be experiencing some really deep intimacy Okay, you guys are going to be experiencing deep intimacy, not only with another person, but perhaps with yourself. You guys are really going to be tapping into deep levels of self-love and working on yourselves and working on your daily routines, working on your health, so that you can so that your inner self-love can reflect in your body, that it can reflect in your day-to-day life, in the day-to-day grind, the things that you work on a daily basis. You have to love it. And we feel this love, we see this love, and know that you are worthy of love. You are worthy of love. If anybody makes you feel like you're not worthy of love, screw it. Screw them. You are worthy of love. I feel that so deeply. No weapon formed against you shall prosper, okay? If somebody tries you, they're not going to win. You are worthy because you are vibrating at that level of love. Point blank, period. But I hope you enjoyed that reading. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. What's up, all my beautiful Sagittariuses? How are you guys doing? How y'all feeling? Comment down below how y'all doing, how y'all feeling. I know stuff is crazy right now. I feel like you guys really can look forward to this month of April. You know, I feel like this energy is going to be really good for you guys, and I feel like this is going to be the perfect time for you to tap into your creative energy. When I was tapping into your energy, I heard the song Crisscross. I heard the saying crisscross, crisscross, you know what I'm saying? I feel like there's going to be a lot of different, actually I honestly feel like there's going to be some random surprises for you guys in April 2020. I feel like you guys are going to be pleasantly and positively randomly surprised, you know, and I feel like there's going to be a lot of different things that you want to do and things that you want to get interested in. Crisscross. Maybe you guys are even going to spend more time like meditating, because I'm thinking about like sitting crisscross applesauce, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like in general you guys are going to be laughing and just be more fun and just having a little bit more fun. Even if you are trapped in the house, you guys are going to make the best out of it. I feel like you guys are going to be more expressive and self-expressive and more creative than usual. This is the time to tap into your inner creativity with Sun transiting your 5th house. So with Sun transiting your 5th house, this is the house of creativity. It's the house of fun. It's the house of romance, of pleasure, entertainment, right? So anything that we're doing, that we're having a good time and we're just living life, that's what the 5th house is. The 5th house is fun. So I feel like you guys are going to be having a fun month. You guys are going to be feeling a little bit more optimistic, like you naturally are, you little Sagittarians. You guys are going to be really feeling like active and fun. Even throughout all of this lockdown, quarantine, you guys are somehow going to find a way to make this a positive experience. And I feel like you're really going to find this positive experiences through the means of creativity. You know, whether that's drawing, acting, singing, dancing, doing those type of things, creating something with your hands, creating something virtual with technology, you know, being involved online and social media, whatever the case is, you guys are going to just be creating content creation, you know, all types of creation. Some of y'all like quite literally might be creating, because the 5th house also represents kids. Children. So you guys might be having kids or thinking about having kids, especially for my older people or the people that are just ready for children and babies. This could be also the time where you could just bring something new into the world, new, like some new idea, new birth, because you know the Aries energy represents this energy of new beginnings, new starts. So there's going to be a new start to creativity, a new start, maybe even a new romance, a new fling, a new romantic interest could appear at this time, because the 5th house is also the house of romance. And with Venus also transiting your 7th house, I mean, this definitely could be a time where you guys could meet someone new, even like on the internet. Or let me tell you something, when the universe needs you to meet someone, you're going to meet them. So don't think that a quarantine or whatever can stop that. Like a soulmate is a soulmate. They're going to pop in your life how they need to pop in, whether, like I was saying before, whether that's your mailman, whether that's like the pizza deliverer, the Postmate driver, whatever the case is, somebody on the internet, whoever. There's so many different ways for people to come into your life. So like I said, Venus in the 7th house with Sun transit in the 5th, this is definitely some energy for a new soulmate, whether romantic or friendly or whatever the case is, to come into your life at this time. And I feel like you guys are going to be feeling more communicative than usual, especially with Venus being in Gemini and also your Mars being in the 3rd house. Lots of communication could be happening for you guys in April 2020, and you guys are going to be feeling a little bit more antsy. You guys are going to be wanting to talk a lot, wanting to communicate a lot more more, wanting to express yourself a lot more. I feel like this is going to be a really active month, even though it's going to be in that lockdown, you know, experience. You guys are still going to be feeling more active, especially in the beginning of the month. Towards the end of the month, we're going to, you know, calm down a little bit. We're going to move into this energy of like health, of, you know, realizing our health, our daily routine, our work, and stuff like that. We're gonna like go into that lane, but for the majority of the month, it's really gonna be about having fun, having a good time, you know, maybe watching a lot of Netflix because it is entertainment, right? But be careful with Mars in the 3rd and saying the wrong things at the wrong time, or conflict when it comes to our siblings, our communication, you know, arguing a lot and stuff like that. Sagittarius for April 2020. Okay, so first things first, what we are seeing right now, okay, we have health and we have moderation here, and we also have the surrender card, and this is really speaking towards, I think, the situation, the pandemic that's obviously happening and affecting everyone right now. I feel like the universe is saying, and the spirit is saying, listen, we have to surrender to the moment. We have to understand that things are the way they are, and that's just what it is, and we have to accept this, but we cannot let this dim us down. But throughout the same space, let's just do our best to focus on our health and moderation, especially knowing that our sun is going to be transiting the 6th house by the 20th, and the 6th house is going to be all about health. So make sure while it's in the 5th, we're not having too much fun and we're just like wilding out and just, you know, doing the most and being extra and forgetting about our bodies and the health and our temple of our bodies and being in balance. So making sure that we're doing things in moderation, we're focusing on our health, and we're also just surrendering to the current moment right now and understanding that this too shall pass and we will be in a better space collectively. But I feel like I was saying before, you know, this card has been pulling out for almost literally every group. This is going to be the perfect time for personal growth, for working on yourself, for self-development, for reading books that are about inspiring you to dive deeply into yourself, to meditate, to tap into your spiritual self, to come up with a business plan for yourself when stuff in the world becomes normal, because it's going to be a new normal. But when stuff gets more somewhat normal, you want to have a plan for yourself so that you can go out there and shine your light in the world. You wasn't just in the house sleeping, you was in the house plotting. That's the energy that we have to come with, you know what I'm saying? Also, this communication energy, the 33, and the color yellow really reminds me of the solar plexus and just this energy of creativity, this energy of, you know, being confident, being self-expressive, you know what I'm saying, with that solar plexus chakra. So, you know, yellow nails, let's get it. This is the time where you guys have to tap into your self-confidence and definitely put yourself out there. Use your voice on the internet, use your voice outside. I don't know, maybe even scream, maybe even, I just saw somebody singing Adele. Okay, I don't know, I just saw somebody singing. So definitely use your voice and use your singing voice, and just speak your truth this month as well, you know, and express yourself through art. Art and creativity of all kinds. And last but not least, these messages is crystal clear. These are both blue. We have love, partnership, and love. So I'm definitely feeling like there could definitely be a high potential and a high likelihood for you guys to somehow meet a soulmate. Somehow there's a soulmate, a new love interest, a new fling, or whatever, maybe even long lasting, somebody coming into your life soon. And this is confirmation. You definitely could be meeting someone new at this period, or if you're already in a relationship, you're really going to be focused on that relationship, and this is something that's going to bring it close together. I just saw a flower blooming. So yeah, like a new start to your relationship that you're already in, and you know, or this is just a new person coming into your life altogether, whether it's a friend. I know we have the full moon, and the full moon is going to be transiting your 11th house, so it might be a new friend, or maybe this is a friend that comes into your life, but this also could definitely very well be a love partnership coming into your life in the month of April as well. So I mean, get excited for that. You guys have stuff to look forward to, and just know that you're gonna be just fine. And I'm sending you nothing but loving energy, health, okay, lots of health. Ooh, health, okay, good vibes, good experiences, abundance, yes. What's up, all my beautiful Capricorns? Thanks for tapping into your April 2020 prediction. I'm sending you nothing but loving energy, healthy energy throughout this crazy time that we're in and that we're entering in. When I was meditating on your energy, just to get right into it, I heard the word elusive, you know, and elusive is all about being hard to find, hard to pin down, a little secret, a little secretive, a little mysterious. And I feel like this is going to be the energy that is surrounding you guys April 2020, as well as this could be the energy that you're embodying. And I could totally see that making sense, especially with your sun and Mercury being in the 4th house. Okay, when Sun and Mercury is in the 4th house, this is all about our home. Okay, this is all about our hidden emotions and our deepest emotions. I feel like you guys are going to be like out of sight, like you guys are not really going to be in the public. This is not really the time for you guys to be focused so much on being in the public and being in the limelight. This is really going to be the time where you're going to be focused on doing that deep internal healing work. Okay, you guys are going to be at your house. Obviously, we all going to be in the crib, right? But you guys really going to be in the crib. You guys are going to be in the crib mentally and emotionally as well. You're going to be diving into your emotions during this time. Your emotions are going to be stronger and more you might be a little bit more sensitive at this time. There might be a focus on your same-sex parent. Your same-sex parent could really make an appearance in your life, or somehow maybe you just have a deeper connection with that parent right now at this time. Or even if you you don't have your parents in your life, this could be the time where your parents come to speak out to you, you know, your family in general, your ancestors. This could be a time where you guys are going to be diving deeply into your ancestry and figuring out where you come from. And your ancestors could just be making an appearance in your life at this time. And, you know, really this is really going to be focused on the home. Maybe you guys are going to be trying to beautify your home, or obviously we're all going to be stuck in the crib. You could be traveling back to your hometown, you know what I'm saying, wherever you grew up, or whatever the case is, your mom, whoever. This is going to be the energy that's present for you guys April 2020. Venus also being in your 6th house at the same time at this time, it's like, yeah, you're going to be spending a lot of time at home, but you're also somehow going to be able to see blessings in your career, in your daily work. Somehow you're going to be able to see blessings in your daily work and maybe even your career, even by working from home or just being at home, because a lot of us are kind of forced to be at home right now, but somehow you're still going to find yourself getting those opportunities to level up in your career or in your field or at your job, you know, the right people coming at the right time type of thing. Those emails, checking your emails on a daily basis, whatever you do on a daily basis, whatever your daily work is, it's going to be blessed at this time with Venus being in your 6th house. So this is a great time to be open to receiving opportunities and stuff like that, and still putting yourself out there to the world. But that's not going to be the main focus. The main focus of this month is going to be your emotions, your home, feeling comfortable, anything that makes you feel comfortable, safe, and nurtured. So Capricorns for April 2020. Okay, Capricorns, I got some interesting energy here. We have the card Time Out, and we also have the card Follow Your Dreams. So we're going to have this interesting dichotomy, this interesting balance of energy between, do I want to work or do I want to just chill? And I feel like you're gonna ultimately have to come to the perfect balance of these two, because like I said, there is opportunities here for you to succeed in your career, but this is also the time for you to really have a time out, have a break, spend time in the house, spend time with your family. So I feel like you guys are going to be rectifying this. If you feel like this has been imbalanced, the home and work life has been balanced, I feel like this is going to be the time in April where you're going to find some way to balance out, you know, this thing in your life, to balance out your career and family, you know, to balance out your emotions and your career, to make sure that you're taking the time for yourself to relax, but also you're getting stuff done and you're receiving opportunities to succeed at the same time. But you're not forgetting about your family or your children, or being in tune with your familial energy. I also see change. Coming your way. So there could be some crazy changes that could happen in April 2020, but just know those changes are divinely guided, and this is here for a reason. And maybe these changes could have something to do with you being a leader, because we have leadership here as well. So if something happens and something's a little bit unstable, just know that it's meant for you to, it's happening so that you can learn how to tap into your individuality. Because like I said, Aries season is about stepping into that boldness. Okay, Mars, which rules Aries, it rules over war, being the soldier, being the warrior. So it's time to step into that warrior energy and to take these changes and face these changes and take them like it's Take them like it's cake, okay? You gonna have to walk it like it's cake. That's what it is. It's easy to you. You guys are natural born leaders, so I feel like this is going to be the perfect time for you guys to tap into your natural leadership abilities, you know, and that natural ability for you guys to roll with the punches and be able to adapt to all the changes that are coming your way. I see communication here. Like I said, I feel like you guys are going to be communicating a lot, maybe with your family, the people in your home, the people that you call family. You guys are going to be talking to those people a lot at this time. Interesting last message. We have spiritual partnership here. So this could also be a message saying that there could be a soulmate coming your way, whether it might not necessarily be a romantic one, or it could, but it could just be somebody that's in your life that is here to really support you and to really help you out during this time. And you know, you guys are going to help each other out because this is a partnership, and this partnership is spiritual. It was one that was made in the stars. So this person, your ride or die, or this person that's really going to pop up at this time, this person is here. You are here to support each other through this time and to support each other to create something amazing in the world. So yeah, I love it. I hope you guys like that reading. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Like, seriously, like the video. Like, it helps so much, guys. Thank you so much in advance. Sending you nothing but love and amazing feelings and happiness. Bye. What's up, all my beautiful Aquariuses? Be prepared to feel very, very, very chatty or very, very, very antsy at this time. I say this with beautiful energy because we're gonna all feel kind of quarantined and locked in the house and like whatever the case is, but you guys, your mind is gonna be incredibly active at this time, and there's gonna be a tendency to want to go and communicate and to just really to be talkative at this time in general. The word I heard for you guys when I was meditating on your energy, oddly enough, was succulent. And succulent has everything to do with like delicious. Yeah, tender, juicy, tasty. And that's some interesting energy to tap into when I'm listening for a message. But you know, this could be a really enjoyable, satisfying month for you guys. I feel like this could be low-key a busy month. Like maybe you guys are going to be communicating a lot with a lot of people, especially when we have the sun transiting your third house. The third house is the house of communication. It's the house of all these short distance trips, going here, going there, coming back here. And of course, a lot of us aren't going to be doing too much because of everything that's going on, but still there's just going to be this energy that's happening in your mind where your mind is going to be really active. Maybe a lot of people are going to try to talk to you at this time. Maybe this is going to be the perfect time for you to learn a different skill, because the third house does rule over our skills. So this could be the time to brush up on your skills and to learn a new skill, you know, on Skillshare or Udemy, just to learn something new, you know, to take some classes to expand your mental energy, to get curious, because that's what the third house energy is embodying. And then we have Venus and the fifth, and that's why I also think the word succulent is also an interesting word for this energy, because Venus and the fifth energy, Venus does represent pleasure, the area of our life that we enjoy, beauty, attraction, sensuality, right? With it being in the fifth house, that fifth house is the house of romance, creativity, and fun. This is going to be a really enjoyable period of life for you guys. Like, you guys are going to really have some experiences that are somehow going to just really make you have a good time. It could be really sexy, really enjoyable, you know, really succulent, like, okay, tasty, tender, juicy, moist, okay? I see you guys having some really interesting encounters with people, or maybe being more flirtatious than normal, being more flirtatious than usual, whether that's happening like in person or online on the internet. Maybe you're flirting a lot more on the internet and putting yourself out there from that perspective more, and you're seeing a lot of suitors or whatever the case is. And I feel like this is going to be a delicious time and a fun time, a time for you to be more creative and to dive into your creativity and to just express yourself more to the public or on the internet. But I feel like for some reason you guys are just going to be feeling more busy. You guys are going to be feeling more active, more busy than usual. And also, if it doesn't always reflect in this type of way, this could be the third house also has to deal with our siblings, right? Our neighbors and the people in our community. So maybe you guys are also going to be getting involved with your community. Of course, always practice social distancing, but still, I feel like you guys are going to just get really into your community in some type of way. Maybe your neighbors are gonna visit you, or your cousins are gonna talk to you or call you a lot, or your brothers and sisters are going to try to communicate with you often, because that's the energy that the third house also represents. The third house is just mental, logical energy in general. So you guys could just be thinking a lot more. You can, this is to a point where you can actually notice it. Like you're noticing that you're thinking a lot more. Your mind is a lot more active. It's so much so that you almost forget about your body. You're all up in your head. You forget about the rest of your body and the rest of your life, you know? But very chatty, especially with Venus already being in Gemini. Aquarius, April 2020 for Aquarius. Okay, so here's a message I'm getting first. I have the timeout card. So I feel like you guys are going to be mad active. You guys are going to have this tendency to want to do a little bit too much, but universe is like, listen, bitch, you need to calm down. You need to relax. You need to also take this time to calm, relax, really quarantine. Take a deep breath and calm yourself, because like I said, you guys are going to be feeling really chatty and really active. So make sure we also are not forgetting that this is a time that we can use for relaxation. You know, we got communication here, so that's kind of tapping into that energy. Like I said, you guys are going to be talk, or just wanting to talk more, or maybe people around you are going to be feeling that way. And a lot of people are going to be like reflecting that energy back to you. A lot of people are going to be reaching out and stuff like that. And you might have a tendency to bite off more than you can chew when it comes to that. You know, I see a lot of changes coming towards you, a lot of random changes, a lot of things kind of like being decided very quickly. And I pulled this card twice for you guys, spiritual career. I feel like this is going to be a time where a lot of you, if you are meant to get involved into a spiritual career of any kind, whether that's healing, that's psychic work, that's tarot, that's astrology, whatever the case is, a spiritual career of any type, this is the time where you guys might actually be more likely to start to tap into that and maybe receive the opportunity to tap into that, or maybe you just get the ball rolling on that and you get off your ass and you actually get that ball rolling and you start going in on that spiritual career, that dream that you want to do. This could also just mean that spiritual career is something that you were destined to do. You know, you start to get into that and to think about what you were destined to do in the world. And compassion in nature. With compassion in nature, I really do think this is the time where you really want to find compassion in your heart and to vibrate on that level of compassion so that the world can start to feel that level of compassion, right? And I feel like this is going to be a time where you guys could also be more focused in nature. Maybe if you have the opportunity, take a walk outside. Make sure you're social distancing, and if you can, take a walk outside. If, like, I live in the country, I definitely made sure I took a nice little walk outside when the sun is shining bright here in the countrysides of Florida. So wherever you are, like, if you can, get a breath of fresh air sometimes, you know, take a time out, relax, hug a tree, you know, get that free vitamin D from the sun, you know what I'm saying, and just really get into it, nature, and relax, you know what I mean, because I feel like, you know, that could also be a message that some of y'all are going to need to feel, to be a bit grounded in April 2020, and you might need to ground yourself. Then you can ground yourself by walking on grass, getting in tune with nature, planting a plant, okay, stuff like that. This is what that message is really speaking to me. This is your affirmation. I am safe in the universe, and all life loves and supports me. I breathe in the fullness and richness of life. I observe with joy as life abundantly supports me and supplies me with more good than I can imagine. That's beautiful. Guys, you have everything that you need. You have all the resources that you need. You are abundant. There's an abundance of air, an abundance of health, an abundance of love, an abundance of everything for everyone. So don't ever get caught up in that lack mindset. There is more than enough for you to experience, you know, just the right amount that you need in your life. Okay? So life is here to support you. And in April 2020, I'm sending you nothing but love, success, happiness, vitality, health. Okay? Your health. Feeling good. I know y'all hear me struggling a little bit, like, you know, but we keeping the vibes up. And like this video if you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed your reading. Talk to y'all soon. What's up, my beautiful Pisces people all over the world? It is your girl, Baby J. Welcome to your April 2020 prediction. I'm going to jump right into it, okay? Let's get started. So when I was meditating on your energy, I heard the word sun. I heard the sun. So this could be a message to shine your light this month. This could be a message that you are about to shine. Where it's also a message where you need to step into your strength and you need to remain strong. You need to remain vital. You need to focus on being healthy and being positive at this time. Because if you do that, you're going to be vibrating at a level of positivity, and you attract more positivity in your life when you vibrate high. So vibrate high this month. I also see this as a time, if you absolutely can, and if you're safe and you feel safe enough to do this, to go outside and to just experience the sun whenever you can. That deep breath of fresh air that could really just rebalance you when you feel a little not grounded and unstable. Just get that sunlight all over you, okay? I see sunlight all over you, so it's time to shine. And most specifically, you're going to be shining in the area of finances this month. Finances are going to be something that you probably need to focus on this month. It's not necessarily saying it's a bad thing, like you're going to have financial losses, but it is something that is going to like require your attention. You know, the focus is going to be on your values, the things that you value, your self-worth, as well as money and material possessions. So this could be a time where you focus on securing the bag, or there could be opportunities for you to secure that bag at this time. This would be the time where you're really thinking about your worth and your value. How much are you worth? Are you underpaying yourself? Are you overpaying yourself? Do you have a good self-esteem and a good sense of self-worth? I hope you do, because you're an amazing, beautiful human being. And I hope you are in tune with your worth, because at this time, if you are, this could be a time where you can reap the benefits of that. I feel like this is all about diving into your self-worth, and you know, this is going to be reflected at this time. If you feel worthy of good stuff in your life, you're going to see it. If you don't, you're going to see a lack. So either you're going to experience this month of having a lack mindset or having an abundant mindset. The choice is yours. There's more than enough. There's more than enough. There's more than enough. There's more than enough. Okay? I'm abundant. I'm abundant. These are the affirmations you should be repeating to yourself at this time. This could be a time where you guys are going to be more focused on getting your financial situation together. So, like I said, securing that bag. And, you know, just analyzing them more, being more focused on it, and, you know, being more aware of it. If you're the type of person that's usually not aware of your finances and you just kind of like go with the flow, you might realize that you're going to be a little bit more focused on money this month and how you can make money. A great book to read when it comes to making money is I Am a Badass at Making Money. That book is a great book to really focus on when it comes to all of this stuff. But I feel like you guys are going to be feeling more motivated to make money, and also this is going to be just an opportune time to save money and to just understand that whole life and that whole side of your life at this time. With Venus also being in your 4th house, I feel like this is going to be a harmonious time for you at your house. You know, a lot of us are going to be at home and are going to be with our families and just at home in general. So with Venus being here though, this could be a time where if you had issues with your family before, you might find that these issues can probably find resolutions at this time. The home life is more harmonious, or maybe this could literally translate as you like trying to beautify your room, making your room more pretty by decorating it, or making your room more attractive, or making your house more attractive, cleaning it up a little bit, because Venus is beauty. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to be more focused on beauty when it comes to your home, and just also just a beautiful experience when it comes to your emotions. Let's see, Pisces. Okay, messages. I got a lot of messages. I pulled a lot of cards for you guys. First things first, the one I like the most is New Beginnings. I like this card because this is Aries season, and this is the time where we do have the opportunity to set intentions. We have the opportunity to manifest. We have the opportunity to take action in regards to our goals. So don't think because you're at the house you can't make some work happen, you can't plan things out, that you can't start to hit up people that are in the career that you want to get into, or you know, you start acting on those ideas in the comfort of your own home, because you can and you will and you should, because this is the perfect time to have a new beginning of some sort. Interesting energy here that I was a little surprised by. We pulled the love partnership card, the love card, as well as relationship change. So some of you guys, there is going to be some type of focus on your love life at this time. you know, maybe some type of change in relationship status, and that could be like reducing or adding. You know, maybe you guys are going to make it official, or maybe some people are going to break up, or maybe there's just going to be some added energy. And this, look, this is all blue. Blue is all about that throat chakra, so it's all about communication. We got that communication card here as well. So I feel like you guys are going to be speaking your feelings and speaking your emotions more clearly this month. You guys are going to be more willing to speak your truth, especially when it comes to your relationships with your partnerships. So I feel like because you speak your truth and how you really feel, and feelings are being said, you know, somebody that actually liked you, somebody that you didn't even know liked you, could finally tell you that they like you, you know, this month. And you can finally like tell them how you feel about them, and the next thing you know, relationship change. Or maybe some issues, you've been sweeping some things underneath the rug when it comes to, you know, a specific love partnership, and you haven't been addressing certain things. This month you're going to be more likely to speak your truth and to actually kind of say, this is how I feel. And this is important, especially with that second house energy being present of self-worth, you know. Also, love in general doesn't have to just mean like a romantic type of situation. This could just be the situation of having a lot of love when it comes to your family and expressing that love in that home space, in that home environment. Also, I like this energy here. I have physical activity and I have health. So this is going to be the perfect time for you to boost your immune system. And just because you're in the house, to not get caught up in like not working on yourself, and understand that you can work on yourself still by doing some at-home workouts, or like getting active in some type of way, doing yoga, okay? Still moving your body, still stretching, but just have some form of physical activity, because this is going to be good for your health. Focus on your health at this time, you know, boost your immune system, and I feel like that's going to be a great thing for you as well. But overall, I feel like you're going to be focused on your environment. We have this green card, the environment, you know, the environment, and this is the heart energy as well with the green. The green is associated with the heart chakra. So I feel like this is going to be a beautiful time for you to heal your heart and to heal your emotions, to heal issues when it comes to green, when it comes to that self-worth, when it comes to your money, to heal financial self-worth issues, okay? I feel like it's going to be the perfect time to do that. And just to really be focused on your environment. And I feel like you guys are going to be in tune with the environment around you. To end this reading off, let's get one last affirmation, positive affirmation, which you should focus on, Pisces. What should Pisces focus on? Ooh, I balance my masculine and feminine sides. The masculine and feminine parts of me are in perfect balance and in harmony. I am at peace and all is well. Oh, I love that. I am at peace and all is well. I feel like you guys you're gonna really lean into, just like this affirmation says, you need to tap into both sides of your being, because we all have masculine and feminine energy within inside us. We have that feminine, that left energy, that creative, that psychic, that emotional, that nurturing, that abstract energy, but we also have that masculine, that logical, that go-getter, that actualizes things into reality, that's more grounded and more about logic, right? But we have to utilize both of these energies that we all have within us so that we can be able to create things into the world. Because it's one thing to have this creative idea or some great song, but if you don't actually write it out and you don't actually post it, it's not going to go anywhere. And like I said, this is the month for you guys to see financial success and financial growth. So definitely make sure we're actualizing stuff and we're taking that natural Pisces creative energy and we're putting it out there, right? We're taking that masculine energy of Aries and we're putting it out there for the world to see. We're actualizing our creativity this month and making it real and tangible. And that's what that second house Taurus-like energy is asking of you. But yeah, that's what I'm getting for you guys for your reading. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Like, seriously, like this video. It helps so much. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much. Bye.